Have you ever wondered what it's like to be a kid who craves love in an empty home? Join us on a trip as we examine the emotional roller coaster of a youngster longing for their parents' love. Will they find happiness, or will he go to great measures to obtain that elusive love? Stick around until the end to see the unexpected twist in this heartwarming tale. But before we go into the video, make sure to give us a like and share. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel Cartoonverse and hit the bell icon for regular notifications. Without any further ado, let's get right into the video. In 1938, something significant happened in the comic book world. Superman debuted in Action Comics #1. Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster collaborated to design this fantastic character. Superman, better known as Clark Kent, is a reporter who possesses incredible superpowers. The story begins on the planet Krypton, where Superman's mission to become Earth's hero starts. Siegel's fantastic story and Shuster's awesome artwork essentially began the superhero phenomenon impacting our pop culture for a long time. Our story begins with a kid who was happy and filled with joy. He ran inside the home, all hyped up and ready to share his excitement with his mom. What's the twist? Mom was on the phone, but that didn't stop our young hero from attempting to tell everyone about the exciting news. What's new? What is he so thrilled about? Let's have a look. Mom, he's coming here! Our energetic kid couldn't hide his excitement. Someone special was on the way. Mom was curious and inquired, "Who's coming?" What was the reply? Superman! The spark in the kid's eyes told the entire story. Brace yourselves. Superman's visit is exciting, but not everyone is thrilled. Wherever Superman goes, turmoil and shocks ensue, creating a whirlwind of action. You shouldn't be here. Imagine everyone is terrified of Superman, thinking he's a walking troublemaker. It's as if they regard him as a walking "you are a gun" sign. How would you feel if the entire world turned its back on you and told you to stay away? It's heartbreaking, right? That's exactly what Superman is going through. A lonely journey where no one wants to be beside him. It's more than just sad. Dealing with all that loneliness and rejection causes Superman actual agony. As Superman walks with a heavy heart, he notices a woman in the park watching him. He assumes she is like everyone else, perhaps awaiting a terrible event. To make matters worse, he is plagued by nightmares showing scenarios in which he is unable to save everyone. The burden on Superman's shoulders rises as he struggles, not just with people dread of him, but also with the agonizing thought of not being the hero he wishes to be. You want to save them all, but you can't. In his frightening dream, Superman sees the entire city crumble into ashes right in front of his eyes. Overwhelmed with hopelessness, he is powerless to do anything but watch things unfold in destruction. The stunning sight of the blazing metropolis haunts Superman, who struggles with the weight of scenes he cannot change. What do you do when you can't save all of them and you can't save some of them? When you can't save any of them? Are you willing to die trying? He leaps out of bed only to realize that his face displays the traces of a severe conflict, as if he had been beaten. The question unfolds, was it a dream, or did something real and dramatic happen? Stay tuned to learn the truth about what happened to him. The story takes an unexpected turn, which you won't want to miss. In the following scene, William reappears, but something is wrong. There has been a noticeable change. A black eye signifies that he has been in trouble. Despite this, William takes matters into his own hands and decides to create a special poster for Superman. Unfortunately, his peers think this is odd and label him as strange. William firmly believes in Superman's extraordinary abilities, thinking, he can make diamonds out of coal. He can make steel melt with his eyes. This showcases William's unwavering faith in Superman's power to fix everything. The black eye hints at a personal struggle, and William's unique approach to seek help highlights his deep trust in the superhero's ability to bring about positive change. And he can make my mom love me again, and make my dad. Heal my dad, stop! In a dramatic change of events, Superman's day is ruined when his father bursts in and destroys the poster, leading William to cry. A stern instruction to go inside follows, creating a fog of anxiety. The action begins as Lois steps in to help Superman, spotting wounds on his face. Meanwhile, William's mother rushes to his aid, treating his injuries. The emotional atmosphere develops, revealing a family dealing with both internal issues and exterior hurts. As Superman struggles with physical and emotional suffering, others around him cope with their own issues, creating a web of interwoven relationships in this evolving story. With a heavy heart, William bravely confronts his mother about his dad's seemingly harsh feelings. Tearfully, he questions, "Why does Dad hate me?" In an attempt to calm her kid, William's mother assures him that his father does not despise him. She described him as a kind man who only becomes aggressive when upset. However, as the conversation progresses, William realizes that his father is not only expressing his anger vocally, but also physically harming his mother. As the gravity of this reality seeps in, William transforms from despair to determination. With a reassuring tone, he comforts his mom, saying, "It's okay, Mom. It's all going to be okay. Superman's coming, he'll fix it, we'll both fix it." In the midst of misfortune, young William finds comfort in the idea that a superhero, such as Superman, may effect positive change. The path to healing begins as William embraces a newfound courage to address the issues within his family, clinging to the hope that together they can transcend the darkness and achieve a brighter tomorrow. On the much-anticipated day of Superman's arrival to Williamstown, excitement pervades the air. However, inside William's home, a noise echoes. Curious, William rushes to investigate and discovers his father yelling at his mother over coffee. The situation escalates quickly, turning violent as William's father raises a hand to harm his mother. In a brave and unexpected moment, William intervenes, shouting, "You leave her alone! You're not hurting her again! Not ever!" Unfortunately, his daring stance enrages his father even more. Following a violent smack, William is hauled to the basement and kept away in the darkness. The stress in the household approaches a breaking point, laying the groundwork for a story of bravery, sacrifice, and the unexpected entrance of a superhero. As Superman passes across town, he notices a poster made by William, but the boy is nowhere to be found. Superman is intrigued when he hears someone calling for him. Will Superman be able to save William from a terrible scenario involving his father? Stay tuned to uncover the unfolding events. Within a few seconds, Superman arrives near William. The boy, overcome with emotion, reaches out and touches Superman's face, prompting a poignant question. "Does your dad beat you too?" Just then, William's father appears on the scene. Superman, in the aftermath, reveals the tense encounter to Lois, conveying the anger he felt. "I could have torn him apart with my bare hands," he confesses, the intensity of his emotions evident in his voice. The police officer updates Superman, stating that they have contacted Child Protective Services. For the time being, however, they can only issue a restraining order without charging anyone. Feeling determined, Superman provides William his phone number and encourages him to call once a day. With a harsh glare at William's father, he emphasizes that if the line remains silent, there will be consequences. It's an emotional moment when Superman stands up for William. As the officer expresses gratitude, saying how fortunate it is that Superman intervened, it becomes evident that without his intervention, the troubling scenario could have gone unnoticed. Superman's actions not only demonstrate his commitment to justice, but also stress the need of speaking out against injustice on behalf of people who may be suffering in silence. In a world where heroes can make a difference, this encounter demonstrates the power of one individual in bringing hidden issues to the forefront. When the police officer insisted, "It needed you to get to the bottom of this," Superman disagreed. All it really needed, he expressed, was someone, anyone, with a pair of eyes, a voice, A phone and 10 cents worth of compassion. As he walked away from the building, it was evident that Superman valued small acts of kindness over large-scale efforts. In his opinion, the strength of compassion found in individuals' everyday deeds could have a tremendous impact on addressing the difficulties at hand. It served as a reminder that even the tiniest acts can have a significant impact.